Alright, let's see what transactions happened in week 1. Anything major? Tommy Lee Lewis, I know you guy, got released by the Saints. It's very unfortunate. Patriots made a trip with the Bears. Oh, wow, really? So Nick Kwiatkowski of the Bears goes to New England for a first-round pick and a fourth-round pick. Interesting. Jeremy Maclin to the Panthers. The Browns signing Des Bryant. That's kind of ironic. Let's see. Eric Reed, who I signed on my Twitch franchise, I believe, goes to the Panthers. Cliff Averill to the Saints. Navarro Bowman goes to the Buccaneers. Let's see. Orleans Darkwa also goes to the Buccaneers. John Kuhn goes to the Bears. That's going to make things interesting later this season. And there's what we did. Okay, so Rodgers did not start in our first preseason game, but he is going to start in our second one. He'll play for probably the first half of the game. When backups come in, we'll probably have Deshaun Kaiser play for a quarter and Hundley play for a quarter. That's kind of my plan. So yeah, we'll see how this game turns out. I'm still working on sliders, so we'll see how that works out.
Oh, I hear you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that. Let's see some hustle.
Alright, so let's see what this offense can do in practice this week. We didn't do too great in practice last week. May have thrown that too early. Alrighty then. Bad read on my part. Oh, they're just not going my way. There we go. Wow. I have clearly not played in a few days. I am struggling here. Alright, we are going to redo that because that was terrible.
Right here on the practice field. I can't stress that enough. You all know we have lofty goals for this season. If you want to achieve those goals, we gotta raise our game.
That's a good spin move there, though.
Practice, we have to be much better.
He's already going much better. I feel like he should have had that. I feel like I got a little robbed there. It's alright, I'll take the silver. That was a good catch. And then defense, I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to get tutorial and just jump right into the actual practice because I feel like the defense and the offense cheats on the defensive practice. So even if you do exactly what it says, it doesn't usually work. So I'll just do what I'm used to doing. If it works, it works. Doesn't, it doesn't. I just totally missed that block. That was on me. Or that tackle, rather. I don't know, that was a first down, though, game, but alright. Alright. Once again, I missed the tackle. See, this is what I mean by I suck on playing defense, man. I just... terrible. Yeah, the offense totally cheats on these. I feel like the game just kind of gave me that one out of pity. It's alright, I'll take it. I don't like doing defense on these anyway. Alright, well, let's jump into this game against the Steelers.
This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that.
Excuse me.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, Big Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers go head-to-head against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
I feel like this isn't going to be a very good year for the Steelers. I feel like Ben Roethlisberger's over the hill. I never felt like he was really elite to begin with. I know that's pretty controversial to say, but I really never saw much in Big Ben. I always thought he was kind of lackluster. But, you know.
We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to
again, I think there's quite a few quarterbacks who are considered elite in the NFL that aren't really elite.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So you've got 1 week of preseason games in the books. Now you start to really assess some of the vets and, of course, some of the young players.
You're exactly right, because now there's a week's worth of film out there for everyone to watch. And for guys who may or may not make these particular teams,
so let's see what we can do. This is our second home game. The next two will be away games.
Somewhere else if they have to. But this would be a lot of fun to see how much time the veterans play versus how much time the young guys get.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
We're going to skip through a lot of the extra stuff from preseason. I really don't care too much about some of this stuff. But we know they're going to be running Le'Veon Bell quite a bit. Speaking of, we know they're going to be looking for Antonio Brown, so we're going to be looking for ways to stop that.
And it'll bring up second down.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys.
And I feel that's kind of the trick of
and I think you can't let him
Pittsburgh is Brown and Bell. I don't feel like Roethlisberger has a whole lot to do with that.
That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
And he is
He's sitting right in the backfield there. That was a big loss.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd
That was a good start to our defense right there.
if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
This will be Aaron Rodgers' first start of this preseason, so we'll see how that works out.
He gets this one away.
It'll definitely be fun to watch.
The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. Not much.
I am not a huge fan of the new run mechanics, man. I feel like it's too stiff. It takes too long to make cuts, and
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold
not really
a
my
short
cup of
gain
tea.
on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
like I think it was a good.
Rodgers to throw on second down.
It was a good idea, but I don't think it works in practice.
Will be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing we do know, he's
I don't
gonna get his
anticipate
catches.
seeing
If they move forward defensively,
many big runs this season from Green Bay
not giving up the big play when he does
in this franchise, because I don't
Here's Montgomery.
like the new running mechanics.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards.
I mean, I'm trying. I'm going to run realistically. I'm going to run the ball when I feel like I should run the ball, but
understand situations. That was just third and
I think that's only going to really hold this franchise back a little bit. It makes it a little more interesting, though. Let's see. Like, it's nearly impossible to run the ball.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Rodgers going to throw. And this is going to be...
I thought he was going to stick with the tight end. He did not. That's my bad.
Defensively for Pittsburgh.
All right.
This, of course, week 2 of the preseason, but we did have a couple of teams that got the extra game. The Hall of Fame game was played on a Thursday this year between Arizona and Dallas.
Yeah, and they welcomed in this year's Hall of Fame class of 2017.
Still not the greatest at punting, clearly.
Morton Anderson, the kicker, Terrell Davis, Kenny Easley, Jerry
was not a very good punt
Jason
for me.
Taylor, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Kurt Warner.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Bell sheds him off, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. That's his longest run of the first quarter, and Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside.
Big stop there.
When they want the big yard,
That was momentum play.
they can get to the outside and make it happen.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he connects with Vance McDonald. How did he stay on his feet? And he's
Okay, I don't know about that. He has broke like 3 tackles. Are you kidding me?
Goes for 24 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run. As we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions...
I don't know why I struggle so hard with playing defense. I'm just not quick enough on the... There's a nice pick. I didn't even see that pick coming. Who was that? I don't have my notes yet.
Changes hands on the final play of the first quarter. 0-0 our score. We're back to Lambeau in just a moment. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They take over 1st and 10 following the interception. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 9.
I still feel like I can't trust my offensive line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get up near the 40.
That was a decent run.
At the 44.
I'll take that. Who's hurt? Well, Ty Montgomery is hurt.
Because Ty Montgomery is shaken up.
Oh, that's not good.
The last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
So it looks like Jamal Williams is going to step in.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right.
I did not want to throw that. I was trying to... game. I was trying to slide.
Take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Oh well.
I get what he was trying to do. He was
Live and learn.
moving to his
It's
right
preseason.
and trying to
Doesn't really
shift
matter
the
that much.
coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
Now a first down carry by Bell.
It's just frustrating whenever you're trying to do one thing and the game does another, and
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When you
something
think
we'll
of
have to work on.
you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there. And he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
you start hearing some thunder and lightning on my side. It is storming over here now all of a sudden, so
As we thought they
keep
might
that
do
in mind.
here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left
We're gonna
their
move on.
starting quarterback
Probably only do one
out
game
there
tonight.
for
It's
this
pretty late.
second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still
Have a
7
big down here.
yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a steal.
Wow, we could not get pressure.
Eli Rodgers, 31 yards. And the Steelers are able to
That's
strike
rough.
for 6.
It's all right though.
Quarterback drops to throw,
Live
looks
and learn.
over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from, but for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now the Packers get set to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
A good pickup there at 22.
I like that. That was a good play. I'll take that.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down.
Big run there by Aaron Jones.
Into enemy territory. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4 wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people, hey, we're going to throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out, give them more running lanes and more options, and also usually
Nice
takes the
juke.
bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense
Nice
lighter
juke,
and
Devontae.
easier to run against.
Another big hitter there. This
Nice,
one good
appreciate
for
ya.
18.
See if we can answer that touchdown with one of our own.
Continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate.
Ooh, muscled it. Good run, Jamal.
They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows.
This is what I
He's
want to
having a
see from
tough
this
time. That's
offense.
what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Ooh, that was a risky throw.
That was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I gotta try to learn
You
not to
know,
throw
during
bullet
these
passes all the
preseason
time.
games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny
It's
looking
just
at
what
our
I'm
stock
used to.
charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, you're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau.
We're gonna play it safer and kick the field goal.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming
Hope
up.
we get the ball back here.
This weekend. So they do get 3 points, but that's
But not the greatest showing for Aaron Rodgers in his return.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about
We'll
it this
see.
way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And he's hurt anyway, so he won't be returning this game. Luckily, it's just a little back strain.
Now they head back onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last.
And that's why I was slow looking starting.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
In the
tackle.
preseason, I hope he's going to get hurt. Good coverage sack. Clay Matthews still got it. Telling you.
And it'll be a second and long.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On second down, it's Bell. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And now a timeout coming from the defensive
Third and
side
20, we're going to call timeout. We're going to try to get this ball back and do
Just their
something with it.
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On third down, here's Bell. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken on the 25. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has
Nice
to touch the
diving
ball
catch.
multiple times in order to get into a
Good
rhythm
play.
and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line.
That was a
They
good
feel
throw from
better
Deshaun
about
Kaiser,
what they're
too.
doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, with the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second.
Another
quarter.
beautiful
Let's see if
catch.
they change tunes. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26.
Trying to catch him sleeping here.
On second down, it's Jones.
Didn't work.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard. Kaiser now, and that'll bring up a third.
That's a bad throw.
And that'll
Sorry.
be incomplete with 11
Still in field goal
seconds
range.
remaining now. And for the second time tonight, this field goal.
Kick a field goal,
unit
stay
comes out
back to half.
here. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And Crosby puts it through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down.
I like some of what I'm seeing from this offense. Other things, I think they need to work on some things.
But they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
On the return is Henderson. And he'll take it back to
They got 3 seconds for a big play.
19-yard line.
I'm not expecting them to bomb it deep, but they're just going to kneel it. That's cool.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This is taken at the 3. And it's That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
We're still behind.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the
but
field.
we are
Close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would get
Now Jones is
and he
hit.
fumbles it. I think. Yep, we got the ball back. It's all right. It's all right. Worst things have happened.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys
The rookie move there from a rookie.
In scoring position, one guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up
And avoids the turnover.
He was wide open. Nice throw and catch.
Across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. He got 29 yards.
He couldn't have been more open. If
one thing I can say
I don't know what analogy I'm going to go with there.
if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong
Another good run there.
who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Flush to his right, and he'll toss
Throw that one away. I didn't see anything open.
Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So now here in the second week of the
No sense in doing anything crazy.
The starters play a little bit more than they did in week one, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along. Because
Ooh,
a
little overthrown there. He made up for it. I feel like if he had thrown that to him, though, that would have been a touchdown. But
well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the
I'm
ball,
definitely not hitting one of those things from Deshaun Kaiser
or you think you're really going to fake them out,
so far.
like they did exactly that.
They're going deep.
We'll get some line here.
And a great grab on the other end. Buying time to his left.
Picking himself.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Here's Kaiser. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Deshaun Kaiser doesn't have the speed I was expecting him to have. But that wasn't evident from that last play. I thought I could run that in.
No gain.
Second down. Kaiser.
That was a bad throw.
And that is incomplete.
Oh man, I thought it was going to be picked, and I thought it was going to be a touchdown, and it was neither.
Finally, that's the first time
I'm
that
okay
they've
with
looked
that.
his
All
way.
right.
He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Steps away to his left. Feeling the pressure.
Still had nothing open, man.
A sack back at the 7.
They had that end zone locked down. We took that most third quarter with that drive. I think I just pushed this. No, they just blocked it. They just straight up blocked it.
One universal in football. When it's a kicking situation,
But that actually may have worked against them because now they're not going to get the field position they would have had if they had just.
You never want to hear a second thud. That means the
Yeah.
block has occurred. Imagine being the guy.
I'm not feeling quite as bad about this now.
They thought they were going to get a cushion when they went back out on the field. That's no longer there.
They had the chance to take a second half lead, but the special teams unit, they said, not on our watch.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers as traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect
Don't know if this is the right defensive call or not.
It's easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is,
Guess we're going to find out.
time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
The pressure drops
It was not.
as they'll look to throw. But it's brought
Man.
in by Washington. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the back.
Definitely feel like momentum's back in my favor.
Rudolph.
All right, let's say that.
Over the middle, it's Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get.
We should get one more possession, hopefully.
And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth.
Although I do want to make a quick adjustment here. You want to move Hundley. Let Hundley play a little bit.
Rudolph on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And
Josh Jones just juking fools. He's going to go all the way. That was a big play. That's exactly what we needed.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a
Rookie move by the rookie right there. He threw it right to Josh Jones.
And we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
yeah, a pick six, fourth quarter. That is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball.
Oh, he didn't get a touchdown. I thought he did.
All right, now a big two.
Oh, no, he did. It's just wanted me to go for two. I got you. I got you, game. Wants me to go up by 2 scores.
Now Hundley.
And to that, I agree. There we go. Or by 1 score.
Two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Hundley comes in and immediately throws a 2-point conversion.
Pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch.
And with that, I feel like we got some breathing room now. They can't beat us on this drive. They can only tie us.
To return, it's Cam Sutton. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
Ah, he's shaking now. He is shaking.
High percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like
So
one of the
false start on
Steelers
offside.
may have moved.
False start.
Offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
All right, here we go.
Here's Rudolph now on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Shedding through the defense. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a third and about 13.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Third and long. It's Rudolph. He's going to air one out.
Oh, overthrows him.
Taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
They're going to punt or they're going to go for it. Yep, I kind of feel like I don't really want to play the next 2 preseason games.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter.
Honestly, I think that I'm ready to go into regular season after this. So, yeah.
Here's Jordan Berry now.
I mean,
as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh.
I like this team. I feel comfortable. I really just want to get into the regular season. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to play this game. finish this game out. We're going to do the regular season. We'll do the practice for the next 2 weeks. We'll see what transactions happen. And then we'll yeah, we'll call it a good stream.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
We'll start running some clock a little bit.
4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo.
That was a big play.
Don't go too fast.
Keeps that clock moving.
Nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll be dropped shy.
Tried to make something happen, couldn't get it done. That's all right.
Through the tackle. Just
Gain of a yard.
To pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Better than a loss.
Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock
And
going.
try and catch him sleeping.
You also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this.
Oh, man.
Tell you what they're looking for and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time,
that was anybody's ball. It really was. That was not the play meant to call. Yeah,
You've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that. The ball comes out and to the 42-yard line.
I would have ruled that a fumble if I was a betting man, but that's okay.
J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Better than my last punt.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got it.
Good coverage, Seth.
Down he goes. Kyler Fackrell able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was
excellent coverage, Zach.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's the 2nd time they've beaten us with that play.
A good pickup there, a 22. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Rudolph.
Oh, wow. He really jumped up and grabbed that one. Holy smokes. He is just fighting for that touchdown. I guess that wasn't Josh Jackson that got that first touchdown. I could have swore that it was, or that first pick.
At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now...
That was an amazing run back there.
He won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Let's go!
They'll run it with Williams. And they'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
I think that pretty well ends this game right there.
3-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom. end zone. Crosby on now to kick it away. Sutton now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. With his guys trailing here in the fourth, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's
I don't know where he was throwing that.
When you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball.
Did we ever get an update on Ty Montgomery? I don't think we did. Let's check that after this game. Oh, he's going to try and go deep with this one.
Time for a break. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
He caught it, but I think it was out of bounds. So
after this,
2 minutes left in this game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Getting 2 scores. Not impossible.
Having time to talk it over.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Guys need a lot to go right. They need a lot of luck and a lot of skill here.
Washington with the catch, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph.
Good defense.
And it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Rudolph looking to throw, and that's good.
And he overthrows the receiver.
Out of bounds and incomplete. Justin Hunter, the one he was searching for, and that'll make it third down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every...
Oh, and a third pick. That's brutal. That one by Ha-Ha Clinton Dix. Wow. Rough showing for the rookie.
Had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel.
He threw that in a triple coverage.
But you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game,
there was just really,
had to throw it.
So
really nowhere for him to go with that.
As they come up first and 10.
He's trying to make something happen.
Let's go.
Made a rookie mistake.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
Oh, wow. Speaking of rookie mistakes.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And we give it right back to him.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball.
That's unfortunate.
For the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And
We're trying to run some clock, and we fumble it, give it back to him.
A little bit over on the sideline.
Now it's Rudolph. Got a man open. It's Darius Hayward-Bay. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On first down, Rudolph. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Rudolph on first down.
Wow.
And out of bounds. grounds just shy of
Blown
the
coverage.
end
I don't know why
zone
he
at the
just
one.
stopped. Like, he didn't even
Another nice
try.
gain, 13 yards that time and another first down. Working the
Because I hit the
sideline
button.
there.
He
Good
just didn't
route,
even
good
try to
catch,
swat it. He
first
just
down,
let it
and
go.
he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On second down, here's Rudolph. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Here's Rudolph. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This game's pretty much over. They get one more play. This one's more for pride than anything else.
Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Fourth down, desperation time for Rudolph. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt.
And that will do it. Let's go ahead and kneel the ball. And that will do it. Really, they're going to call a timeout. Alright, I don't know why.
And they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. I know there may be temptation to go.
And that will do it. I think we will
to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is as a
Oh, that's a
player,
weird shot.
let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember.
Put that shot of Clay Matthews second Roethlisberger on my...
Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
on my coach's
This has been
TV.
a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out.
Aaron Rodgers didn't have a great showing, but then again, the pick he threw was more the game's fault than mine because I was trying to slide or lay down or whatever you want to call it, and it wouldn't let me do it. So he threw the ball and got it picked off, which was dumb. But I don't really take the blame for that one. Kenny Clark gets a boost here. Let's see, run stopper. Josh Jones made some plays. Enjoy Maboo. Let's advance the week. Actually, I think we'll just sim to regular season. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just sim to the regular season. Make any cuts we need to make. There. Not too concerned about preseason stats. If you guys want to see stuff like that, we'll do it next season. Alright, so... Alright, week 1 against the Bears. We have no injuries, which is good. Everyone's healthy. Let's see what happened in the last couple weeks of preseason as far as trades go. We didn't have to make any cuts, which is good. I'm okay with that. A lot of releases and such from having to cut down the rosters. But just want to see if anything interesting happened in trades. Only interesting signings. I think I'll pretty much all the real big signings pretty much happen in week 1 and 2. It's really good players coming off the board. I'm more concerned about trades. And then we'll go see who's on the trade block, who's in free agency, if anyone might want to pick up. There's not really anything I'm really particularly looking for right now. Maybe we'll do that in my first video. But I'm not really seeing anything too crazy. Jeff Janis from a Packer. Still not really seeing a whole lot that interests me. Let's see. Kind of picking up the pace here. I'm looking for any names that might stick out. So far, nothing. Very interesting. Alright, let's look and see if there's any trades made. Apparently not recently. Okay, so let's take a real quick look at free agency and the trade block and see what's available. Is there anything major available? Nothing really through here I'm interested in. I don't think the game would have put anyone on a practice squad or cut anybody that I really care about. Let's see. Let me just check my depth chart real quick, make sure that nothing's out of place or. I might end up looking for more depth, defensive tackle depth. Nothing too crazy. Let's see if there's any like defensive tackles on the free agency that I might be interested in for a little bit of depth. Vincent Valentine, that name, I almost want to send me for his name. Will Sutton's a 70. 4 years experience. How much do we have at defensive tackle depth? I definitely want. Let's see what's on the trade block for defensive tackle and what they might need. Really, Random Bane's on the trade block. That's interesting. Let's see. Definitely don't want to trade with the Lions. Ryan Glasgow, the scheme fit. He's really the only player here that is. I think that's Cincinnati? Yeah. So let's see if we have anything they might be interested in. I know we don't have a whole lot of depth at right guard. I'm not giving any of my QBs. Defensive tackle is what I'm looking for. I don't know why they'll be trading for the tackle when they need one? That's a little weird. Left outside linebacker and wide receiver. Definitely feel like they might want one of these guys. They do not. Alright, so let's go look, see if we can't make an offer to somebody else. who might have a decent defensive tackle. I'm not looking for anything. Oh, he's like their third string. I'm not looking for anything amazing. I just want somebody who could be that second tackle if we do run a 4-3. How are we at middle linebacker? How much depth do we have there? Not enough. Alright, maybe that's just something we'll address in the off season. Just kind of go with it for right now. Okay. I don't know what that says. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to end this stream. We will continue this rest of this franchise until the next off season on YouTube. So, well, I think this is currently on YouTube. I'm thinking I'm on Twitch for some reason. If you want to see my Browns franchise, it is on Twitch. So turn to my Twitch, follow me there. If you want to see the Browns franchise, which I'll probably be primarily playing at night when my wife and son are asleep, but the Packers franchise will probably be a little bit more, the Cleveland franchise is definitely going to be more, casual, a little more laid back, more me being me, just playing the game. This franchise is going to be more of a role-play franchise where I'm a commentator, but for the preseason and stuff like that, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. I'm really excited for this team. I'm glad we have no injuries going into the year. There's a lot of things I want to fix on this team. And yeah, so like one thing we might want to fix is none of our quarterbacks are scheme fit, which surprises me supremely. So we actually may end up drafting a quarterback next year who is a scheme fit to follow Rodgers, or we might move on to Sean Kaiser and try to get his archetype in. Well, West Coast is not good for him, so I don't know. We'll see, and maybe Brett Hundley will be our guy. I don't know. It's that does not look like Brett Hundley though, like at all. But yeah, we'll see where this goes. Anyway, guys, that's it. We'll see you later.